Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as I promised, I'm continuing my run with Italy, or better, with the Roman Empire by this point. And as you can see from these arrows, I decided to betray my German ally, my former German ally. I decided to do so, however, before Germany starts the war with the Soviet Union. It may be that they are still at war with us when they start Barbarossa, but at least for the first phases of this war, they will not be busy on two fronts. I wanted to do that to make it a bit more challenging, but also, and mostly, I would say, not to share my war score with the Soviet Union. Now, naturally, if you're curious to see how we got to this point, if you haven't watched the previous videos, I will include a link up here so you can watch my tutorial on how to get the Roman Empire. By the way, this is no longer a tutorial, which means you will not find the focuses and researches in the description of the video anymore. That being said, in terms of focuses, I'm going for air innovations. I will try to get to super aereo while at war with Germany. And then I'm thinking about going to the tank bonuses here, because I'm still planning to make tanks. I'm researching currently the basic medium tank chassis. I'm also researching mechanized, but I don't think we'll be able to get tanks in time for the war against Germany. We'll probably get them for our Barbarossa, for our own Barbarossa. Okay, I just need a few more preparations here, and I need to fabricate a claim on Germany because we don't have one yet, but we'll need to wait a bit longer for that. I'm also preparing a collaboration government in Germany. Once all of that is done, we are going to start our war. It's Mussolini versus Hitler. Alright, so here we have an important choice to make, because the Soviet Union is demanding Bessarabia. I believe that if we do not agree, we'll start a war with the Soviet Union. I do not want a war with the Soviet Union now. My next target is Germany, so I guess we are going to give them Bessarabia. Alright, we got our claim on Germany, and I believe we can start the offensive very soon. We may want to wait a little bit longer for the collaboration government, however, but I don't think we can get more than one, so we may as well start the war before that. I think I will just wait for my new divisions to be ready. I will assign them and then we'll start the offensive. Our economy is so strong that I cannot keep up with the military production. I always have 3 military factories. Look at the amount of things we are producing, it's insane. Right, here we go. I think it's time to start this war. It's November. It will not be the best. We're going to push a bit in winter, but that's fine. And guess what? We have 3 military factories. Oh man, I don't even know what to produce anymore. I guess more guns. We have billions of them, but... this is good because if we start the war now, we can also get right away super aereo as soon as we start the war. So I guess we're ready. Let's do it, boys! Mussolini versus Hitler. Here we go. And I think we're starting right away with all of our offensives. I expect to struggle a bit at first. That's normal. That's better already. Our planes were probably not in position yet. Now we got them. And we're pushing fairly well here. Maybe struggling a bit more in the Alps, but that's understandable. I mean, we're struggling here, but I see such a big potential for encirclements. I don't know why we are not getting them. We really should be getting these. I think we also need some stability. I hadn't noticed, but I guess whenever we annex a new territory in the Roman Empire, we lose some stability, so we need to work on that a little bit. Ooh, we got the encirclement down here. Not that many units, but, you know, every bit helps. How about here? Here we got an encirclement, but it's empty, boys. What are you doing there? Let's see the casualties. I expect fairly high casualties. Well, theirs are much higher. And they're going to be much higher after this is done. Let's see how we are doing in terms of planes. I guess we're struggling a bit here to get the air superiority. They do have a lot of fighters. They're losing more than us. But they have a lot of planes in here. Now, I'm not so sure about the use of these planes here. Not so convinced, but maybe we have some new ones to assign to the other army. Okay, we got our collaboration government, and I already thought I couldn't make another one, but with the spy forced into hiding, it's probably going to be even more difficult. Yeah, maybe we should start spying on them. And I think I will do that in Vladivostok. I just need not to forget about that spy, and I can see already in my future forgetting about that spy 100%. Now, here I want a very good push. I want to get Vienna for sure. We need the victory points. Oh, nice. We got Munich in the south. Here it went quite well as well. Wonder if we can get all the way to Berlin, or we'll run out of steam before that. To be honest, it's going fairly well for now. Okay, one thing that we need to change is I don't want my offensive divisions to push up here. That's useless, so we will need to briefly reassign them a bit. We need to stop this offensive for now. Also, we lost Frankfurt, and I'm not very happy about that, but that's okay. You know what, I'm not so convinced by the spearhead attack in this case. I think I'm going to change it because it's not working extremely well. It works very well when you use tanks, but with infantry, regular infantry, they keep losing balance. These forces, they go where they shouldn't go. I think I'm probably going to do the same with them. Change this into just an offensive line. Now, the air superiority is much better. I guess we destroyed most of their planes. We are doing a lot better, but they still get the air superiority here, which is where we need it the most. They are struggling a lot on the southern front. Now, I believe we can design our new tanks, which is very good because I struggle pushing with the infantry. I can't wait to have my tanks. I think with the Roman Empire, we can afford to make something a bit more expensive and a bit better. I think I'm pretty satisfied with this design. We got good reliability, production cost a bit higher than normal, very good stats however. We went for the small cannons to maximize the soft attack, of course the improved medium howitzer. This is a good design, I think we're going for this one. Pretty expensive in terms of army experience, but that's okay. Of course we also need our flame support company. We're going for this one, again, very expensive in terms of army experience. That's the main issue with not having mobile warfare. I must say, the offensive is going fairly well in the south. We're struggling a bit more in the north. The Germans do have a lot of divisions here. We got a small encirclement down here. Not bad. Maybe time to rearrange our divisions for one last push. And I, of course, forgot about my spy. Let's see how it's going. Oh, not that bad, actually. Okay, so let's assign the other one. Should be done soon. I need not forget about it. We need to get Berlin, though. That's very important. Let's try again with this push. Very tough push up here. Struggling a lot against the Germans. They do have their entire army here. Oh, this is also a bit fucked. Not as fucked as it might have been, but still quite fucked. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get Denmark, so that's fine. Let's just retreat here. Yeah, I didn't expect Slovakia to go down. So I actually don't need Slovakia to go down. I don't really need to push on this side. The thing is, when you use an offensive line, they just push on the whole line. That's why I don't love offensive lines. So let's do something a bit different. Let's do something like this. And let's assign them only on this side. Try to push this part here. We are not going to get Berlin from here. Yeah, we're struggling so much with this northern army to get the offensive done. It's a really big struggle here. I believe we can get them here though. Now, knowing how this game works, this may mess up completely my fronts. Because usually when you get an encirclement like this, it completely destroys the front. But let's see what happens. And meanwhile, let's try another offensive up here, because we really need to get Berlin as soon as possible. Now it seems to be finally working a bit better. We also need Stuttgart. Okay, this is a nice encirclement, however. They will lose a lot of divisions in here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, Berlin is finally under heavy attack. It may go down soon. It's not going to be the end of the war, but it's a big step to it. Okay, it was the end of the war after all. Okay, so the thing is, the war was okayish, not extremely good. I really miss my tanks, but we're going to have them for the next one. That being said, it was still fairly fast, and we got 100% because we didn't have to share the war score with anyone else. So since we didn't wait for them to be at war with the Soviet Union, we fought this war entirely by ourselves, and this cost us maybe what, I didn't check in the end, but probably about 300,000 casualties. Fairly high, but with the Roman Empire we don't really care. And this is a juicy 100% war score. Now, of course, I'm going to skip the peace conference for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to puppet most things. I believe there is something we can annex in the German Reich. We can reintegrate in the Roman Empire. Alright, so I believe this is the part of Germany that we can reintegrate in the Roman Empire. The rest shouldn't be possible to reintegrate, so I will puppet everything else. I believe that's done. Let's see this peace conference done. Okay, so first of all, let's see if I got the right territories and we can reintegrate them in the Roman Empire. And I believe that's the case. We can retake all of this stuff. Why can we not take the Armenian land? Okay, that's Armenia, that's not a problem. And for this we need Switzerland. Actually, I think we are going to get Switzerland. For this we need other stuff, and for this we need other stuff. Okay, for the remaining things we just need to fight the Soviet Union. However, before ending this video, as a bonus track, how about we get rid of Switzerland? There isn't much stopping us from doing so at this point. Unless they are guaranteed by someone, but they are not. They are completely screwed. Yeah, let's get Switzerland then. And I didn't even forget that much about my spies. We can start our first collaboration government in the Soviet Union. So since we are not going for mobile warfare, we're going for a more classic 42 combat with template. The soft attack is already very good. This is going to be good. We need to add the support companies, and I don't have enough army experience for that right now. But yeah, this will work. Except it's clearly not an infantry division. Okay, I'd say we are ready for Switzerland. Let's get them before we get to winter. We don't want to be fighting in the mountains in winter. There's no reason not to destroy them right away. And, however, we shouldn't underestimate Switzerland, because Switzerland is always a pain in the ass to conquer. Let's see how it goes. Oh, seems okay. It's actually probably better with infantry than with tanks in this case. But see, we're struggling here, for example. Well, it's going better than I expected. It's really difficult. You don't underestimate Switzerland. It's really difficult to get Switzerland. I usually do this with tanks, which of course are not optimal in the mountains, and these divisions are probably a bit better for this specific purpose. But with tanks, we would have pushed against Germany much more easily. Look at the amount of divisions that Switzerland has. It's insane. If you look at the casualties, usually yeah, look at this. They get to insane casualties, over 1 million. And by the way, I'm researching some focuses to increase a bit our stability, because we're struggling there. Yeah, I think Switzerland is done. They still don't give up, though. Until you conquer the last piece of land, there is nothing there, but yeah. Now, however, they don't have anything. Okay, thank you. That's nice. In this case, we can annex everything, because we can reintegrate Switzerland. Nice. I think I'm just going to wait for 100 political power. I want to reintegrate Switzerland as well, and Austria. Then I will make some plans, and in the next video, of course, we'll have Mussolini's Barbarossa. Yeah, for fuck's sake, Mussolini, don't give me missions I don't want to complete. And I even lost political power because of the stupid mission. And he's so fixated. Mussolini is so fucking fixated with expanding the intelligence service. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll fucking do it, otherwise you're so annoying. Let me check one thing. Do we have a casus belli against the... Yeah, against the Soviets? We don't. Let's get one, since we can reclaim a core state. It's not going to expire. No reason not to get it. Okay, we got to 100 political power, which means we can now reintegrate Austria and Switzerland. Now, the only few regions we still need to reintegrate are of the Soviet Union. So we need to conquer the Soviet Union for them, which we are indeed going to do, but that's going to be for the next video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This wasn't a tutorial, this was more of a relaxed run. It was fun to fight the German Reich, but I'm really looking forward to the next video, because I can't wait to use these amazing armored divisions. I think this will perform extremely well. I already see like almost 800 soft attack up there. And yeah. I can't wait to add the last 2 support companies and see how high we can get that soft attack. We also haven't finished yet with the superior firepower doctrine. So I believe we're going to get some more soft attack. This is for organization, actually. But here we go, yeah, here we get some more soft attack with the very last one. So once we get to this one, we'll see the insane soft attack of our tank divisions. Can't wait for that, can't wait to fight the Soviet Union. That's usually a bit of a struggle, much more than the German Reich. But we'll see. Well, Germany is more powerful in terms of units. But the Soviet Union is big, so taking all of them will be difficult, and also it's always a struggle in terms of supplies. But I do want to try a few new things, so this time we're going to experiment a little bit, even with the way we manage the war. I will use some special tactics with our tanks, so don't miss the next video, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.